in Yestercades in Westfield, New Jersey. It's a new arcade. Yestercade is opened up here, and it looks to me like a big deal right here now. I mean, they have like a lot of pinball machines, a lot of classic arcade games, pretty much everything and anything. So I'm gonna do a quick tour of this place, see what games they got, and see what they got. Of course, they have a air hockey there, so I have a loud noise. Then over here we have like an Atari station that's playing like all the Atari games. Right, say for example, Donkey Kong just now. We got the Atari tech stuff as well. Cool. And of course we have all the classics, say Miss Pac-Man. Then there's the original Donkey Kong, that's not Atari related. Seeing that, along with that, is like a big difference between the two. Then we have Asteroids Deluxe. Then we move on to the pinball machines, which the first one is the Game of Thrones pinball, which is kind of neat. And there's pinball too, it's not like anymore. Then of course we have the classic Addams Family from Valley. Then over here we have the Twister pinball machine. I didn't think the Twister movie had a pinball machine. The one pinball machine I remember that had tornadoes and whirlwinded. So yeah, that's something unexpected. Then of course we have the infamous Metallica. It has like a blue lighting there too, kind of a dark feel to it. And we got the Indiana Jones pinball collection, all of the movies, including the Crystal Skull. Then we have Fishtails, the big bass talker right up there. And then we have Mars Attacks, the original, or the old 3D on display. Then we have Shrek. And then we move on to Dirty Harry. Another people I never heard of, but it looks kind of promising. Of course, they got all of these classic skee-ball games right there, all the ice balls and all that, so that's pretty cool, along with a bunch of televisions on top. I think the only one that's working is the Super Nintendo one from Mario World. Kind of weird. More pinballs, and we have Theater of Magic. Bugs Bunny's birthday ball. Really classic, this one. Never seen this one before. But they also have Demolition Man, High Speed, Earthquake, classic Twilight Zone. We have Williams Diner with a clock. I don't think it's a working clock, but hey, it's kind of cool. Along with the backdrop. Then there we have Jurassic Park, which has like the new title screen right there. Kind of awesome. And of course the new school Star Trek. Down here we have Slugfest, which is a baseball pinball thing. We got like a lot of racers. There's Crazy Taxi, my personal favorite. Cruising World. And then we got Cruising USA. Now this is kind of weird. They have a Time Crisis 3 here. Now, to be fair, Time Crisis is a big deal, and I've seen plenty of these for a long time, so I didn't expect this to be a thing. But hey, I want one plane, so I guess they have to make a football, so yeah, that's the thing. No, I think this is long before they did their 2K stuff, so yeah. I kind of like all the collections of artwork they got. They got like a lot of postcards and everything. I think there's a party going on down there, so best not do that yet. But there are like a lot of other stuff to look into, so I'm gonna go one by one and hopefully we get going. Of course, we have Missile Command. LSA Squad or Lancy Air Squad. Must be military based because I never seen this before. It looks kind of promising. Might as well play that one. Then we have the Carnival. Mostly midway stuff, so I'm not much to play. And then we have the big screen X-Men machine. Wow. Rarely see these types of games before with the 2 screens and everything. That's awesome. Then we go to Mr. Do. Armor Attack. It's like retrographic military, by the looks of it. Kind of simplistic, but hey, I'm not much to play. I think there's like a backdrop there too, so it's difficult to figure out what's going on. Then we have the Baby Pac-Man arcade and pinball variety. Really cool. Then we have the elusive X-Men vs. Street Fighter. Always these fighting games that makes it interesting. Breakout, little brick game. Ninja Gaiden. Okay, the most hardest game out there. Jungle Hunt. Contra. Which is like Contra but with steroids. And by far the most awesome game out there. Atari Snoopy. Nice. And then we have Tempest. Another vectograph game, so yeah, that's a plus on my preference. And oh my god, they got Turtles in Time. I rarely see these types of games before. I have my SNES, and it's awesome in all games. Then we have Marvel vs. Capcom 2. Another instant classic in my books. Then we have Scramble. Gold medalist. We have Double Dragon, which is out of order. You can see the classic record fell out of order sign. Ever classic Soul Calibur, the very first game. How awesome is that? Next up is Frenzy. Looks a little more modernized, looks a bit. Not much of an issue, I guess. We have Aliens from Sega. Mostly Contra, but with aliens in it. I think it looks unique in a way. Kinda cool. Bad dudes. Nice. There we have Tekken 3, fighting style game. A little bit more tweaked. I think it's mostly 2000, late 90s. Weird that we have more of these like 90s games. Then we have the Music Turbo. Oh, and there's Aerosmith Revolution. How sweet is that? Mortal Kombat 3 Ultimate Edition. We got Red Baron, another backgraph with World War II-esque environment. And of course, nothing beats arcade like the classic Super Mario Brothers. enough, so I'm gonna see if I can check out other arcades they got in here before I continue on. We have Blades of Steel, mostly hockey. Looks kind of cool. Oh, sorry, I didn't know. I thought everyone was gone. Sorry. So unfortunately, it's already closed off. I thought everyone was gone. Yeah, I can always try again when I finish this video, regardless. But they do have like console games here from the GameCube, and NES, N64, Xbox One. We got the Xbox 360 and a Switch. And of course, they're playing Fortnite, which I never played because I have my reasons. Still, it is kind of fun to figure out what's going on in this place. It's just the whole microtransactions is a bit of a bitch. Then we got like more stuff. They're playing Mario Kart 64, which is kind of awesome. You see all the collection of games all over the place, along with all the other consoles. Sweet. Let's continue to move on forward. We got more games coming up. We have The Simpsons. Really good game to play around with. Really fun. Then we got Kangaroo. Mostly boxing by the looks of it. Tekken 2. They're a little more old school, but hey, I'm not the one to play. Terminator 2 Judgment Day. Another good scroller shooter. I play this game a lot, but I never really get around to the final boss, so yeah, it's managed. Then we have Space Tour, which is also out of order. Then we have Rampage, really cool. Which the movie I think is pretty unique, especially considering that the movie version has in the movie they have their actual Rampage arcade game, so props for them. Props for that. Then we have Time Killers. Mostly more combat, but more of time traveling. Here's the Phoenix. Then we got Gauntlet Dark Legacy. Most classic Gauntlet game, so that's a plus. Quarterback, which is mostly football. Then we have Tetris. Mortal Kombat 2. Sega's Outrun, which has a bit of a glitch to it actually. I've never seen a glitch like this before. Really weird. Lethal Enforcers, how awesome that is. Double Dragon 3. And then we have Alien vs. Predator, which a Predator movie's coming out. That'll be something to talk about. Looks like Double Dragon 3 has a bit of a glitchy as well. Next we have NBA Jam, always a good classic in its own right. Bump and Jump, mostly like racing games. Time Pilot, Defender, Rolling Thunder, Donkey Kong Jr. And then we have over here like a Cuba cocktail cabinet.
I got number 17.
Sweet. Sweet. Then we have Joust.
Yeah.
1943. The ever classic Space Invaders. And of course, you can't have an arcade game without Tron. that game is. I think it's mostly Wii U. It's difficult to manage. And of course, you got a little fuse hockey in the mix. Burger time. Then we have Frogger. Centipede. That was a good classic. An original Pac-Man. Kung Fu Master. Galaga. Then we have like something called Romstar. I think it's mostly Palinko related. You can see the balls being jumped up into the Palinko style gaming. And then they have here the classic Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. Big plus on my end. Hell yeah. Then we got Tapper with the Budweiser logo on it. Over here we have Virtual Cop, which is kind of awesome. Street Fighter 2, the original, not the super speeding version. Spy Hunter. Punch Out, which has 2 screens. Asteroids. And a play choice, with they're playing, I think, Double Dragon by the looks of it. Now this is kind of unique. They got like a double cabinet of versus Duck Hunt and Dr. Mario. I never seen this before, and wow, I got to admit, this is quite a unique feel to it. Never with an arcade game like this. I wonder why we rarely see stuff like it before. So I think that about wraps it up with this little arcade. Again, there was like a little game room over there, but as you can see, I just got kicked out. I sort of gotten they have it reserved for a party, so I don't know if I'm gonna be able to record the rest. But I think I saw like a Hydro Thunder and a few other stuff. So yeah, it's a little difficult trying to manage. With a lot of people down there, I can't do anything about it. So I'm gonna see. I'll take a look and see. I think they got like Mortal Kombat. They got a racing game called Stalker, World Series, Double Dragon 2, Elevator Action. Okay. Sorry. Yeah, it's difficult to get a look into what everything else is there, so I'm afraid I won't be able to record that, and maybe next time I might, but until then, I guess I'm stuck in the rut. But that about wraps up this arcade. I gotta admit, this is a lot more bigger than the others I've passed by. I think the one in Sommerville is like big too, but I can't really tell. So, regardless, I think it's a lot of fun, a lot of stuff going on, and a really good recommendation for those of you who want to go to Westfield, New Jersey for a good fun time. So anyways, that's it for this little arcade door. Hope you guys enjoyed it. Stay tuned for more videos, and I'll see you guys next time. Okay, so apparently the party's over, thank goodness. So now I can be able to finish up where I started, hopefully. So I'll do a quick tour of this game room and then I'll be done. So, over here is Cracks, Super Pac-Man, Ghosts and Goblins, Shinobi, Elevator Action, Double Dragon 2, the World Series, Stalker, Mortal Kombat, and of course you already saw Blade of Steel, so I'll leave that as a pass. Then we move on to the main event, which is technically the WWE, but not, so yeah, I guess that's okay. Sorry if the lighting is blocking the path, but hey, I'm doing my best to show what it's looked like. Definitely not WWE, that's for sure. Then we got Virtual Fighter, which is a bit of a cheesy excuse of a 3D fighting game, but hey, I'm not one to complain. Then we got Karate Champ. Then we have Hydro Thunder, bitch. Then we have Donkey Kong 3. And last but not least, Die Hard the Arcade. Okay, so now that's it for the tour. Summary, I think this is a pretty good spot. I mean, the big arcade back here in the game room here, it has like a lot of good moments. And of course, this is a place for birthdays, so it's a good thing that everyone left, so I'm alright with that. Anyways, that's it with the real tour. Hope you guys enjoyed it. Stay tuned for more videos, and I'll see you guys next time. Hashtag, where are the good cartoons?